Love consultant present. 5 signs your husband has had intercourse with another woman. Cheating is one of the biggest problems that can ruin a domestic relationship. When a partner betrays trust, the wounds left behind can be very deep and difficult to heal. One of the most painful forms of infidelity is when the husband has reached the stage of having intercourse with another woman. Sometimes, these signs are not immediately obvious, but if you notice small changes in his attitude and habits, you may be able to recognize if there is something to hide. Before your relationship is further hurt, recognize the following 5 signs that could indicate that your husband may have had intercourse with another woman. Number 1. Suddenly trying new things in bed. In a husband-wife relationship, variety in sexual life is natural to maintain passion and togetherness. However, if your husband suddenly comes up with new styles or fantasies that have never been discussed or done before, this is something you should question. Some suspicious changes you can look out for. He suddenly wants to try new positions or love-making techniques that feel unfamiliar. Shows new skills or tricks in bed that you never taught or discussed together. He becomes more aggressive or even colder during intercourse. Proposes sexual fantasies that are extreme or different from what you're used to. It's true, some men may get inspiration from adult videos or chats with friends. However, if these changes come out of the blue and for no apparent reason, there is a good chance that he is getting these experiences or inspiration from other women. If you feel something is off, don't be afraid to ask openly. How he responds to your questions can give you an idea if there is something he is hiding. Number 2. Loss of interest in intercourse. A decrease in sexual desire can happen for many reasons such as stress, fatigue, or health issues. However, if your husband suddenly becomes emotionally and physically cold for no apparent reason, you should suspect a third person. Signs that you can observe. He often refuses to make love or gives cliched excuses such as being tired or busy. The frequency of your sexual encounters has drastically decreased without any logical cause. He seems unenthused or forced during intercourse. There is a change in habits such as refusing physical contact such as hugging or kissing. If your relationship is going well but his desire has suddenly disappeared, it could be that he has been fulfilling his sexual needs elsewhere. Make sure you communicate honestly and ask what's really going on. Number 3. Obsessed with their cell phone and more secretive. When someone is having an affair, they tend to become very protective of their personal devices, especially cell phones. Husbands who have something to hide will usually show a marked change in the way they use technology. Some suspicious behaviors are related to his phone. He starts carrying his cell phone everywhere, even to the bathroom. Changing passwords suddenly without telling you. Turning off notifications or always putting their phone face down when they are with you. Becomes defensive or angry if you try to touch or check his phone. Receiving calls or messages at unusual times, such as late at night or early in the morning. If you start to see these signs, there's a good chance that he's hiding communication with someone special. Try to have a good talk and ask for the reason behind this change. Number 4. Frequent nights out for no reason. When your husband starts going out frequently at night or coming home late for no apparent reason, this could be a sign that something is not right, especially if he never had this habit before. Look out for some of the following patterns. He suddenly has a lot of sudden business or overtime outside of working hours. Gives vague or nonsensical excuses when asked where he went. Claims to be with a friend, but you've never been introduced or heard of the friend before. His schedule becomes disorganized, and he no longer tells you where he is. If the reasons given seem odd or he often avoids questions, it could be that he has a secret relationship outside the marriage. Don't hesitate to ask for clarity and, if necessary, find out more about his activities. Number 5. Suspicious physical evidence. Physical evidence is often the most obvious clue that someone is involved in a relationship outside of marriage. While cheaters are usually careful, there are often small details that are missed and can be suspicious signs. Some physical evidence you can look out for: the scent of a woman's unfamiliar perfume on his clothes or in his car, lipstick stains or long hair that isn't yours on his clothes, a more groomed appearance or excessive attention to his body for no apparent reason, undergarments that are different from the norm or seem more trying on than usual. If you find these signs, don't jump to accusations without solid evidence. Save the evidence and talk to your partner openly for clarification. Dealing with the possibility of your husband having an affair is certainly not easy, especially if it involves a physical connection with another woman. However, it is important for you to remain calm and rational. Don't jump to accusations without concrete evidence, but also don't ignore your intuition and obvious signs. If you find some of the signs above, the first step is to have an honest and open conversation with your partner. Defend the evidence you have and consider the best steps to protect yourself and the future of your relationship. Have you ever faced a situation like this? Share your experiences or opinions in the comments section. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you don't miss out on our latest content. See you in the next video.